Hey folks, I'm the History Bird, and I'm starting a new thing where I read the Meiji Constitution. I'm going to start with Chapter 1, the Emperor. Article 1, the Empire of Japan shall be reigned over and governed by a line of emperors unbroken for ages eternal. Article 2, the imperial throne shall be succeeded by imperial male descendants according to the provisions of the imperial house law. Article 3, this is important, pay attention. The emperor is sacred and inviolable. Article 4, this is another important one. Pay attention again. The emperor is the head of the empire, combining in himself the rights of sovereignty and exercises them according to the provisions of the present constitution. Article 5. Now pay attention to Article 7 because Article 7 directly contradicts this one. The emperor exercises the legislative power with the consent of the imperial diet. Article 6, the emperor gives sanction to laws and orders them to be promulgated and executed. Article 7, the emperor convokes the imperial diet, opens, closes, and prorogues it, and dissolves the House of Representatives. Article 8, the emperor, in consequence of an urgent necessity to maintain public safety or to avert public calamities, issues, when the imperial diet is not sitting, imperial ordinances in the place of law. Part 2 of Article 8. Such imperial ordinances are to be laid before the imperial diet at its next session, and when the diet does not approve the said ordinances, the government shall declare them to be invalid for the future. Article 9. The emperor issues or causes to be issued the ordinances necessary for the carrying out of the laws, or for the maintenance of the public peace and order, and for the promotion of the welfare of the subjects. But no ordinance shall in any way alter any of the existing laws. Article 10, the emperor determines the organization of the different branches of the administration and salaries of all civil and military officers, and appoints and dismisses the same. Exceptions especially provided for in the present constitution or in other laws shall be in accordance with the respective provisions bearing thereon. Article 11, the emperor has supreme command of the army and navy. That's a very important article. Article 12, the emperor determines the organization and peace standing of the army and navy. Another one that's important. Article 13, the emperor declares war, makes peace, and concludes treaties. Article 14, the emperor proclaims the law of siege. The conditions and effects of the law of siege shall be determined by law. I don't know what law of siege means. Article 15, the emperor confers titles of nobility, rank and orders, and other marks of honor. Article 16, the emperor orders amnesty, pardon, and commutation of punishments and rehabilitation. I'm not going to be able to get Article 17.